Hello, my name is Fox, and I'm Bit Fox. Again, I thought I didn't know if I was going to do another review of it, but I kind of thought, screw it, why not? But this is episode 102, don't know the name of it. I'll probably put in the title of The Walking Dead. And I'm not going to do these like how you met the other ones in front of the thing, because these are more just sit downs, just talk about the episode. Well, I guess all of them are, but I kind of prefer just saying there when I'm doing more other stuff, and this is just walking. It's just this. But anyways, this is the 102nd episode of The Walking Dead, where basically the group are all trying to go to this compound because apparently guns are here. Apparently like some of the Savior's guns, I guess, are here. And so they're going to... That's what I got from this, at least. And so, like, there are people in the front shooting people. And then, like, some people are going around the back, going in, like, infiltration, like, Black Ops style. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but, And then, like, Jesus is, like, they have this one guy at gunpoint. And Jesus basically says, no, we shouldn't kill him. And then he, of course, gets taken and caught into, like, the whole, like, gun to the head while the... One chick has to I think it's Rosita. I think her name is Rosita. Has the gun like, should I shoot? Should I should I kill her or whatever? Stuff like that. And all I'm thinking is, especially after like I think the best time I've ever seen like the whole like having someone held by. I've seen a couple good ones, but I think my favorite one so far is from Gotham. I think it's like season 2, where like they have this one police cop by the head, and this guy has like these red glasses. And Gordon just goes, you know why I like those glasses? Bang! Shoots him right in the eye, he's fall. Reminds me of Bullseyes. I'm like, god damn, that's kind of awesome. But, no, Jesus, no cool thing like that. Jesus kind of just breaks out, punches him, then ties him up. And then Jesus' sector of this, like, invasion, they make these one group of saviors drop all their guns, and they then just take them as hostage, which... Again, kind of, just so I could put this in this perspective, this show has shown multiple times, if you're not willing to kill in this show, and FYI, I could be someone who's just talking out of my butt, but again, I'm saying this in a sense of this show, in the way these characters have developed, how they've seen this stuff happen, and know full well that, yeah, you leave these guys alive, you're gonna die. And this is probably the second stupidest thing that's happened this season, other than, not killing Negan right out in the first episode. Because, seriously, Negan should have been dead then. And then they have this group of saviors that they're now... It looks like in the next episode they're probably going to be transporting, I think. But I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, you should really kill all those saviors. You really should. The only person who's not into killing all these saviors is literally Jesus. That is the only person who is not into killing all of these saviors. And I'm just thinking, you probably should. Especially since Morgan even is having flashback with Rick when they're talking about it. And Rick even saying, like, you leave them alive, it gives them a chance to kill us. And I'm just thinking, yeah, Morgan's kind of thinking correctly. Kill them! Because if you don't, they're going to murder you at some point. Or they're going to try. Also, Morgan apparently cannot die, but he stood up, so I guess he got shot in the armor, or like it just missed and he just played dead. I don't know. When they busted his thing. And I do like the tactics they were doing. Like, they were just coming in like... And the thing is, they were taking him out nicely, too. Because, again, like, they're going like SEAL Team 6. Like, they bust open the door and go... And just like, right in the chest, dead center, down. I'm just like, Jesus, these people are like freaking scarily good at this. They're freaking murdering all the saviors in this compound. And those tactics are pretty cool. But again, like, and then like Morgan turns into the freaking equalizer at one point, basically killing people like boom, 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 just shooting everyone. Just going boom, 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 just killing everyone to the point to where like he's like a horror villain in this. He is literally almost like a horror villain where like guys like where one of the saviors like, oh my god, just like runs out the door, opens the door, runs away, and then Morgan just slams the door, but just goes boom boom. It's freaking amazing. Morgan was actually probably my favorite part of this. And also out of the whole big reveals of characters, I kind of want to say Morgan's probably also the best one I've seen that's like he's from season 1, and then you get a reminder. Because because at the end of this, spoilers, at the end of this episode, there's a reveal of this one character, Morales, who was part of Rick's group in season 1 in Atlanta, or I think it's season 1 or season 2, season 1. And all I could think was, one, I was like, who the heck is that? And then my brother's like, oh my god, I'm like, who is that? And he goes, that's the guy from season 1! And I'm like, oh, good. I don't remember him at all. I can vaguely remember maybe that, like, what is it? Some people probably left, because apparently it's when they went to the CDC's place, I think. So I can vaguely remember that I think maybe a group of them didn't go, but fudge if I remember any of their faces. God dang, like, honestly, I remember, 3 years ago, I rewatched some of the first season. I watched the first and second season. I still don't remember, and that was 3 years ago instead of, like, the whole 7 if someone hasn't even watched it since then. But, yeah, I was just like, I don't remember this character. And at least, like, Morgan... At least Morgan, you saw him first episode, okay. Then you saw him like later seasons, and you see him with what do you call it? Like the town, and he's crazy. And then after that, it's like, okay, I at least got a checkpoint on Morgan. But now it's just like this one guy where I was just like, I don't remember you. I don't. And also, I'm kind of now wondering too, like. So you're telling me this guy also went to Atlanta, was in Atlanta, and then just also so happened to pop up around here, around Washington. I believe it's around Washington. Alexandria's around Washington. Just so happened to pop up around Washington. That's kind of a big coincidence, I'd say. Like, really big coincidence that it just so happened that this guy also pops up in Alexandria, or, that area, after that long travel from, Atlanta to here. So I'm like, okay, that's very big. Like, I can believe more Daryl's brother losing his hand, and, they're not out of Atlanta or out of that area. So, yeah, I can believe that, like, they find his brother again. Sure, I can believe that. So you're telling me this guy, for about 2 to 3 years, somehow made his way to Washington and joined the Saviors, and just so happened to then find Rick afterward? I'm like, that's some freaking big coincidence. Like, honestly, has Rick not found anyone he's known in his own life? I was thinking about this. Has Rick ever found anyone other than Shane and them and his family that he knew before the world went to crap? Because I feel like they probably should have read into those people too, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's like the big reveal at the end. I'm like, I don't know who that is. And I forgot completely. And my god, like, that character must have not stood out to me at all to not remember him. Because I can at least remember stuff like, I at least remember vaguely Carol's abusive husband, which FYI, FYI, if you go back to like season 1 after watching all this, it is like, oh my god, these characters sucked. And then it's like, oh my god, now they're amazing. It's kind of freaking cool. Even Daryl was like not that great, and then like he's freaking awesome now. But yeah. And also Rick found a baby in the top of this building after he killed this one guy, thinking there was gonna be guns, but it's just a baby named Gracie. Which I'm just thinking, okay, now I'm thinking maybe it's that one guy who's part of his team, Rick's team, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's what I thought beforehand was maybe that's like Negan's daughter or something like that, like Negan's daughter or something. I don't know. And also, FYI, I am so banking. I still kind of am hoping that Rick is gonna die in this. Not like in a bad way. I mean, like I did. Oh, look, so I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I'm saying that in a sense because it just seems like that'd be a better way to end this a bit. Since apparently in the comics in Negan, there is an old man Rick, and he's still alive, and even like his shaved hair and everything. I'm just thinking. That kind of sucks if you're literally telling us, yeah, Rick's alive. He's alive in this. So I'm just like, well, that kind of sucks. Like, I think I like it better more that he dies and it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. But like, cause then you basically just said straight out back, yeah, Rick lives. But in any case, I liked some of it, but yeah, the episode was most or less like mostly action, shooting guns. There's a little bit of stuff like Rick looks in the mirror. He's like, "What have I become?" After he kills that one guy, and then there's the baby in the room or whatever. He's like, "What have I become?" And I'm just like, "Okay, dude, come on now." Like I get the whole idea of having a crisis of like, "What have I become?" After you're like a person who's murdering all these people, something like that. I get that. But here's what you also got to remember: this was like a long. You already know that you're turned this way. We also know that you kind of have to be this way in this world unless you're gonna die. And because again, like anyone who ever has the idea of we shouldn't kill anymore in this show, eventually learns to kill or eventually dies. And that's literally like Rick's group. We shouldn't kill humans. Now they're freaking murder machines. What's that one guy? Who the fudge was it? There was someone else who didn't believe, or what? Morgan, or the guy who trained Morgan, believed he shouldn't kill, dies. Morgan, it doesn't believe he should kill, then learns to kill again. It's basically, if you're not willing to kill in this world, you're screwed. And FYI, I only say this for like something like this world or something like that. I'm not someone who's like saying Batman should kill. No, it's in this world, in this setting, in all these things that are happening. Yes, you are either a killer or you are dead, and that's how I see this world in the Walking Dead world. That is how you see it. You either kill or you're gonna be killed. That is basically the gist of it. I'm not saying that for every situation or anything like that, or every character. Especially with the saviors who have shown to be extremely brainwashingly attached to Negan. So, like, these people will not let... These people will... If Negan died... Probably even if Negan did die, they would still fight in his name, most likely. So, yeah. These guys probably don't want to F around with that much. But, again, like, I don't say that for, like, anyone. I'm saying this... In this situation, being a killer is somewhat mandatory. If not, you will die. I'm not saying that for, again, Batman. Batman has the code to differentiate himself from basically all other criminals. And also, you can take from the point, why hasn't the state, even though I still say that's still murder and killing, why hasn't the state killed those supervillains? But that's a totally different story on all that stuff. But that's still murder too. And I honestly don't like that bit. But again, Walking Dead times, Walking Dead world, yes, murder is necessity. If you do not murder in this world, you will die. But in any case, the episode was alright. It wasn't like all that great. That whole bit, I liked everything with the king from the kingdom. I can't remember his name, sorry. The guy with the tiger. I liked everything with him. Especially when he breaks character, he's like, fake it till you make it. to Carol. I'm like, that's freaking awesome. And I kind of want to see, like, let's move away from Rick's group and just follow his. I want to follow the kingdom. I want I want a spin-off medieval Walking Dead type crap. Not that it takes place in medieval times, but like it takes place in the kingdom. And like you have like, ha-ha! Like old-fashioned, like English-speaking kind of dudes fighting with swords and crap and guns. I think that would be amazing. But yeah, the episode was fun. The episode was alright. It wasn't the greatest. We didn't get any future flashes or whatever, so I still out whether Rick is dead or not. But yeah, and then also know there's a baby, which I thought like maybe Rick's now gonna have to take care of the baby or bring it back to Alexandria, and someone's gonna have to raise this baby. Maybe Maggie doesn't want that to happen. Maybe Maggie loses her baby, and then whatever. But yeah, the episode was all right. It wasn't the greatest. It's again for something called All Out War. They're showing a lot of, I guess, mercy, which I guess, yeah, in war there is mercy shown to other factions, stuff like that. But again, that is also in a society almost where you can kind of guarantee these prisoners will be protected and that these prisoners can't get you back at you. But even then, you can't honestly believe that as well. Because eventually, like, what is it? I'm pretty sure there's been multiple times where, like, say, oh, we're going to let you off of the war. We're going to let you out of here. And then, bad stuff happens because that person's out now. So, yeah. I don't know what this whole thing with, like, the guy from Atlanta. Like, honestly, if I was Rick, I would have been like, who are you? Because I could not remember who the fudge that was. Again, at least Morgan, we got, like, kind of a checkpoint. Like, oh, crap, it's this guy. And then, like, Morgan just became freaking awesome. But, getting more great, awesome. But, yeah, this guy's just kind of like, okay, you're back. All right. Are you, I don't know, what's gonna happen? I mean, that's my biggest thing. Like, okay, what does this mean exactly? Are you going to try to kill Rick? I'm pretty sure Rick's not going to die like this, because I'm pretty sure if Rick dies, it's going to be by Negan's hand. And then, like, that'd be freaking awesome. But, yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you guys in the comments below. Thank you for watching short videos. I've done links around my face, description buttons around there somewhere. Tell me what you guys think. Did you guys remember this guy? Did you not? What do you guys think is going to happen? Anyway, thanks for watching. Whichever videos, I've done links around my face, description buttons around there somewhere. And we will see you later.